Hey, it's Joe Crump. This video is on how to effectively get someone else to do your work for pennies. And there's a lot of things that I've talked about getting outsourced work. So I'm not going to talk about actual outsourcing and which tasks to outsource. What this is about is inside the Automarketer, there's a way to set up a task system. So you can create task templates. Now let's say that I get a new lease option memo signed, and there are certain things that have to be done. We have to get a lockbox on the door. We have to get pictures up on our website. We have to get ads on Craigslist and on Zillow. We have to get a sign in the yard. So we have all these different tasks, and if I have 2 or 3 different people that are doing those tasks, maybe I've got a guy boots on the ground who's putting the sign in the yard and taking the pictures. I've got an admin person who's putting it up on my website and putting the Craigslist ads out. And then I have buyers. When the buyers come in, I have to have my buyer finder talk to those buyers. And I want them to know what they're supposed to be doing. I want them to know that we've got a new property. So whenever a new property comes in, that property gets sent to the admin person, and they put the rent-to-own lease option memo template, task template, onto that job, onto that lead. And on day one, it tells the person who's on our team, that's the boots on the ground, to go out and take a picture. It sends them an email, or it'll send them a text, or it'll even send them a voicemail if I can choose how to set up the template. But usually we'll just send them out an email, and they'll say, hey, John, make sure you go out and take a picture and send it to Emily, because she's going to get that picture up on the website. So he'll go out and take a picture. It'll also send out a note saying, make sure you get the sign in the yard. And then once that's done, Emily is also getting a message saying, we've got this new property. Make sure that you got the pictures from John. Make sure you got this, that he put the sign in the yard, and also put it on Craigslist. And then it'll also send another email out to our buyer finder that says, hey, Fred, we got a new property. Emily is getting it fixed and ready to be presented, so you're going to start getting calls on it soon, so be aware of that. And that's all getting taken care of automatically. So whenever we put a template on that, it's going to remind them to do those things. Now, we have to also get in touch with that seller, once a week, once every 2 weeks, just to make sure they know we're doing something. So we'll have an automatic email that goes out to the seller at the same time whenever we do that. So we have a template for the seller as well, letting them know that here's what we're doing on the property, here are the things that we're working on, and it'll go out. So we put the rent-to-own lease option memo signed template onto them as well. So what this makes it possible for us to do is it makes it possible for me to keep track of everybody doing their tasks, make sure that all the tasks are getting done, remind everybody who's supposed to do the tasks to do the tasks. And if you'll notice, there weren't any tasks there on that list for me to do. It was all outsourced. Other people do that work. The only thing I want to do is talk to the sellers, and even that you can outsource eventually, and that's something that I've been doing. So anyway, that's the process of creating templated tasks within a system and having software that will do that, and that is functional enough so that you can create any type of task that is either a job, an email, a voicemail, or a text message that goes out to any of your team or any of your leads. All right, it's a pretty cool system.